The vision and the perspective and the power of young people is absolutely essential for all of us to build a future where all of us are protected and all of us are valued. I'm Sam Rise, or Samantha Rise, and I'm a genderqueer, Black, femme person from the United States. I think that in order for people to engage with the crises that they're facing, to feel empowered to change them, and also to feel heard and understood and seen, art has to be at the center of all of our civic processes. It is not a tool for civic participation, it's the foundation of civic participation.
We are Gajst Institute for Diplomatic Education. Our main project, our main idea is to basically show all the depth of diplomatic affairs.
I think that if we want to analyze history, if we're honest enough, we should analyze the history of art. And if we understand the history of art, we're gonna understand each time period in history, because art really shows what people were angry at, what people were happy about and were proud about in a given society.
The Giufà project is a social community theatre project about migration, integration, intercultural dialogue. Is our objective to facilitate the traveling and sharing of stories, of human values, of opportunities, and to make accessible any right of existing, any right of expression, any right of speaking their language. So something that makes everyone welcome everywhere.
We collaborate with artists. Yeah.
We also need to save art in a sense, because if an artist is isolated, that means that the society is not free enough to give an artist the platform on which he needs to sort of build his art and his thinking. So I think that art is directly connected to freedom in politics, and that's why we must emphasize it.
I am a part of Center for Migration, Gender and Justice. So what we are trying to do is using art as a methodology in research, especially with migrant and refugee children who had been traumatized. Art can be a tool to get to that pain and get to a level where we understand each other. It is research and it is important knowledge production. We are decolonizing the knowledge production.
I'm Clémentine and I am a performer. I fell in love with dancing, and so dancing is kind of my first language. Art or poetry is just a beautiful form of connecting to people on the one hand, and on the other hand, it is a tool for self-expression.
I am here to stay. Don't try to get rid of me. I am born out of your lust, greed, and hunger for power. You mark my forehead with a seal that you call a passport. I am made of your strategic or whimsical scribble that you draw in a paper that you call a map, a piece of paper, or a 7 oceans or rivers and mountains that between us.
I hope that the art that I make encourages people to remember that they belong, whoever they are, however they show up, that they're good enough, that they're beautiful, that they have a right to exist, that they deserve care and dignity.
The main message of our music is to speak up and say what you think, and don't be afraid of what other people think.
Hi, we're ZAPHYRIA.
We're an alternative rock band from Amsterdam. Our music is very political based and we talk about current world problems.
My advice is for young people is that you should indeed speak up.
Be loud. If there's something that you don't agree with, resist, fight it.
Stay true to yourself, no matter how weird people think you are, no matter how weird they think the things you're saying is.
My hope for the future is that everyone can find their voice. For me, in an artistic way, but in any way, really. Inclusion, empowerment, voice to the voiceless, and a shared vision of what is right, what is wrong. Freedom, democracy, and accessibility, I think, are the pillars for a better future.
The world is suffering from a lethal lack of imagination. And it's up to artists to bring imagination to all the spaces that we occupy, to help the world expand our view of what is possible, so that we can escape the same systems of harm and learn how to build something better. And so if you are a young artist, what I want you to know is that you are doing the most powerful, vital, essential work on the planet. We need you so much. We need your art. You should make your art even if your voice shakes. Sing if your voice shakes. Paint if your hand shakes. Move like a free person in the interest of freeing us all.